So I thought I'd come out into the sun to do a response to a comment that I received on a video today. And it was in relation to beliefs. The video that I posted was an analogy of the ocean and a fountain, and that the fountain can be affected by frequencies and thoughts and affected by the five koshas. It's a 13-minute video, so I'm not going to go into it. If you want to watch it, you can. It's on the YouTube channel. And the comment stroke question was what it's not really easy to unplug from the dualistic mind, which is absolutely true. Of course it is. And so what is really misunderstood, I think, is that self-recognition is nothing to do with the mind at all. It's recognizing that I consciousness am, and that I am is an impersonal consciousness. We cannot grow into it, we cannot improve it, we can't make it any bigger. But the more that we recognize the consciousness, it appears to get bigger, meaning that wherever we place our attention, it grows. So consciousness becomes the predominance field, the predominance for all experience. Now, when it comes to beliefs, we don't know our beliefs until we look at them. And that's what it means by saying we've got unconscious beliefs or subconscious beliefs. There's not piles and piles and piles of thoughts, but there is habits and tendencies to plug into the dualistic mind as though those beliefs are personal. And so any work really is to understand the functioning of the mind, the functioning of the five koshas, because that is the mind. So the bliss body, it's how does consciousness function when it's noticing bliss? It functions different to when it's noticing turbulence and beliefs. And so I would point to doing some work around beliefs. It is around beliefs. Now, beliefs is information that we've accepted without evidence, and they do run quite deep, because when we came to this planet in the body, we was handed a set of beliefs. That was the ticket into the human game. And while some of them can sound normal and they're okay, they are still limiting, and that's what causes the pain. It can cause us to question things. It can cause us to look, to start spiritually seeking. So that's where really YouTube videos are blessings, because, you know, when I was kind of trying to put some pieces together, I'd often used some of the teachings on YouTube. However, I was more searching, not seeking. So, and the fact that I had two mentors really made the difference for myself. That isn't everybody's story, of course. You know, some people don't use mentors or don't have devotion. But it certainly helped. It's an aid. It helps you on the pathless path. So I can't really answer your question directly, because it's a belief. That's what that is. That what if it doesn't work, or if it's hard? I forget how you worded it, so please forgive me. But the comment, the question was a belief. It's not always easy. That's a belief. But you may have had the direct experience of it not being easy. So you see, the thing with beliefs is they are real experiences, and that's what makes them feel like reality. But the reality is that you are the consciousness, and the consciousness has real experiences. But those real experiences, if we keep having them, then that becomes the reality, but it's not the truth. So I hope that has helped. Going forward, I always point people to do some sort of work, some sort of investigation, self-inquiry, or letting go of limiting beliefs, because self-realization is to realize that you're not the thoughts, to realize you're not the feelings, you realize you're not anything that moves, you are the consciousness, but everything that moves feels intimate because it moves within the consciousness. But when you know how the mind functions, when you understand that the mind is a blank canvas and it can be filled with bliss, and it can be filled with so much knowledge, not head knowledge, but knowing that I existence am, and this bliss is available. The functioning is completely different. You still have your dynamic world. I'm still a grandmother, I'm still a partner, I'm still a daughter, I'm still Amanda, but that's the dynamic Amanda. There's no investment in likes and dislikes, comparisons, preferences, desires and fears. They go, and you're just left with desirelessness, fearlessness, happiness. That's what you're left with. So I always point to anything that's going to teach you, or not so much teach, but anything that's going to help you to recognize how the mind functions is a really good start. What a beautiful day. It's just, it is realizing that thoughts and feelings are available, but you don't have to invest in them, and you can unplug. So yeah, it's all about beliefs. It's to have a look at the beliefs, and if you don't know where to start with beliefs, then I know on YouTube there are loads of different free videos. You don't have to invest financially, but a lot of videos tend to give you the flavor, tell you what you can have, and then there's an expected investment into a program. Because you see, when you've overcome beliefs, I mean, I can only speak for myself. There was a lot of investment of time, a lot of investment of money, because it was my passion, my joy, and also I was benefiting from it. And it was like a sense of a calling, that this is what I've come to do, to show people that no matter what's happened, you can overcome. However, I can put so much free stuff on YouTube, but then there is the other aspects of people that really want to dive in and get to understand, and that has to come as a program. It's a step-by-step process. Even though who you are is not a step-by-step process, that's how the mind works. The mind is like constructs of concepts, it's frameworks, it's understanding how we can stop believing something and how we actually believed it. Once you understand that, then you function differently, and those beliefs have no effect on you whatsoever. So I hope that this helps. It's short, it's sweet, but it's out in the sun.